Okay, so that right there was to lighten this up, because I have tried this a few times and I've wanted to do a why video for a while and my fears, but it's just a subject that, I don't know, it's not easy for me to open up and talk about things, I guess, but the why really goes into some serious detail. Does it though? This is difficult. So that's ridiculous, I know, but I'm here to talk about my fears of the Appalachian Trail and why I want to walk it. And it's not exactly easy to answer that question. Every time I've asked that, and I am asked it quite often, why do I want to hike the Appalachian Trail? Every time I answer it, I seem to answer it in a different way, depending on my mood or what day it is. To be honest, it's kind of like a fluid answer, and I'd really like to nail that down, but it might not be something I find out till I'm out there. And it varies from person to person why they're out there. Some want to do it for the challenge, for just to see if they can do it, and just went through a bad breakup, or just trying something new, whatever it is. But for me, I feel like I have, over my life, no matter what it is, throughout every time I've been hurt, disappointed, whatever, I keep on throwing another layer of a shell on, and I've built quite the lockdown comfort zone, if I can say that plainly. And it's put me in a place that I don't like to be that often, or out at all, really. I mean, it's very comfortable and cozy in there. Don't get me wrong, but all I do is go to work real quick and do my best to finish as fast as possible so I can get right back home into the comfort zone. And I want to take that comfort zone and blow it up. While I was in my comfort zone last year, I was watching YouTube, of course, like you are now, and I was watching thru hikers. I don't know how I got to that, but Appalachian Trail, Continental Divide Trail, Pacific Crest Trail, all of them. And it looked like, I don't know, it just felt like something I needed to do. And it seemed like the perfect thing to blow that up, because it was the complete opposite of everything I've tried to build my comfort zone around. So that goes with avoiding people, hiding myself from the world, which is why I also created the YouTube channel too, to destroy the comfort zone. So it's all part of that. I mean, just to, gosh, it's not exactly easy. I don't know why it's so hard to talk about it. And the other reason is because when I was watching these videos of YouTube, I don't feel like I actually connect with people in a way that I would like, or like other people do. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, I've closed myself off so much from the world. And when I watch people's videos, just the community and how they act, it's not an act. In all the comment sections, you check through all the hikers. They're very supportive. It don't matter what's going on. If someone quits and gets off the trail, they are very supportive. Also, like, the trail magic that happens throughout some people's hikes is just unbelievable, and it don't even make sense to me. That's something I would want to experience to help get me connected more back to people, because, like I said, I have, part of the comfort zone, disconnected myself from, I feel like, the entire world. I don't know how this is going to come across, but yeah, that's part of it. That comfort zone it has to go. I don't like it at all, and it's not who I want to be, because that is no life to live. So yeah, there it is, plain and simple, I guess. If that's plain and simple, I hope you understand that. And some of the fears kind of roll into that too. So the fears is, of course, first, quitting. Right now I'm already hard enough on myself as it is if I don't achieve one of my goals or do something I say I will, because I'm going to say, like, you are your worst critic, they say. A man is only as good as his word, and I have put this out there that I'm going to attempt it. Now, an attempt, I guess you could say, yes, I'm going to attempt it. It isn't me saying I'm going to finish, but that is the goal. I want to finish and get to Mount Katahdin. I don't want to be too hard on myself, and I don't want to second guess myself while I'm out there as much, because I can tend to overthink things a lot. And then also, on top of that, now have a YouTube channel and viewers like you, and that's just added to the fear of quitting, because then I'll feel like I'll let you guys down or waste your time because you were watching someone to get to the end of the trail. But in recent events, and I've been watching thru hikers of this year, and some have already gotten off trail, and for whatever reason, and which is great. Do whatever you need to do, and because maybe the Appalachian Trail isn't for you, or maybe you get to a certain point and it tells you, or you finally get what you needed for the trail. Who knows if it's going to be at mile 1 or mile 2200. It doesn't matter. You still found what you went there for. That fear is kind of alleviated now after I've seen how everybody was so supportive of how some people have left the trail and followed a different path than the Appalachian Trail. Fear number 2 would be ticks, and I really do not want to encounter them. I know I'm going to be all around them, and I'm going to be very mindful and keep an eye out for them. Every time I stop for a break, that's usually when they might get you, because they move so slow and they're always just hanging out on a leaf just waiting for you to walk by. But I'm going to have these Picardin wipes here, and then I also got this permethrin spray by Sawyer. This stuff will be sprayed on my clothes. Yeah, it's not too interesting on the back, you can't read it, but this stuff lasts up to 6 weeks and 6 washes of your clothes or whatever you put it on, and you're 70 times less likely to run into a tick or encounter them if you have this stuff on you. So this just goes on everything, so your jacket, pants, shoes, socks, definitely. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be treating my outfits and everything I'm wearing with that stuff in the next week or so before I go. Third fear I have will be injuries, which would ultimately lead to me quitting. So it's kind of, I don't know, tied into the same one. Not just the injuries on the trail, but past injuries I've had, I'm hoping don't affect me, because in the past I've had a hernia, and that's not too long ago, like 3-4 years ago. Yeah, dang post office. And then also I had a pulmonary embolism 12 years ago now, at the end of my military career. Well, it ended it. So, because they wouldn't let me do the physical fitness test anymore. And basically what a pulmonary embolism if you don't know, is a blood clot that goes from your leg. Well, that's a DVT, but yeah, that's where it came from. It's a blood clot that gets caught in your lung instead of going to your heart. So yeah, it killed a portion, or I don't know, made it less functionable. So there is that injury. I'm hoping, I mean, sometimes I'll get a random pain over there, but I'm hoping it'll be all right, as long as I take it easy, which is going to lead me into the other parts of the injury. It's very hard for me to take it slow. I always want to go very far, very fast, because I think it's a sprint for some reason. It's all related back to that comfort zone. Hurry up, get your stuff done, get back home, get to comfort. So I'm going to have to remind myself constantly, this is not a sprint, this is a marathon. And I'm going to have to start off slow. I don't know what slow is out there. I'm going to have to just listen to what my body tells me. I'm going to hopefully start out 10 to 15 miles. That still sounds ridiculously not slow when I say it out loud. And also, back to the injury, I need to drink more of this stuff. I really don't drink a lot of water in my normal day. Now out there, I know I will be thirsty just from hiking, so that will help, and it will be hot, especially while hiking. But during the day now, even now, I drink maybe one of those if I'm lucky, if I remind myself. If not, I don't even drink one. I'll drink just a coffee in the morning and then a diet soda at night, and that's it. I don't know how I'm still alive, guys, really. And my diet is no better. So we will see, and we're going to find out here soon, because I leave in about 10 days to head down there, depending on when you're watching this and when I post it. Every time I look at the calendar and see how many days I got left, it just is insane. I get this feeling of like excitement and, I don't know, nervousness. Oof. But I'm hoping it destroys the comfort zone that I speak of, and I'm hoping that this video comes across in a good way. That's it, I think. It's not an easy one to make. I've been trying to do this one for a while, and I just could not pin down my why, and I didn't want it to sound like I'm, I don't know, depressed or something like that, because it's definitely not the case. Been there before, so this is not that. This is just I think, a result of me going through life day after day, doing the same thing, getting beat down, and just, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. But that's what this trail is going to be for, to kill that, and I really hope it does it. And I'm not going to put too many other expectations on the trail, because I don't want it to become something that I think is going to be this, and then it turns out to be this, and then it's not going to be a good time out there. It's already going to be tough as it is. So I hope you enjoyed it and did get something out of this, and I'm going to try and do another video next week before I go and give you all the last minute updates on the gear changes I have, because some things have changed. So remember, if you want to know how I'm going to film, check out this video over here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Boom!